about the Shaggy DA with Dean Jones from 1976. It's got total parallels to what Tim's campaign is doing right now. Like if you watch it, it almost feels like this campaign is a remake of this movie. And it's out of print on VHS, so I went ahead and dubbed a copy and then glued this thing over because you won't be able to get this anywhere. It's not on eBay or anywhere. So take a look and see what you think.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming.
You know that Gregg's here.
What are you talking about?
Gregg, he's here at the Townhall.
He's in the room right now?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Get it together. It can help us be free, yeah. Ah, na, 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 na. This country's yours and mine. Thanks, guys, for coming out. This is going to be a good time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. This is, we're going to do things a little differently. I see you, by the way. I see that you've decided to show up. And you're not going to ruin my night.
Look at that.
We'll save your questions for the Q&A portion. I played this song here that I wrote a few years ago. How many people feel that way lately? It feels like the values, the way things used to be ain't that way no more, is another expression. And for people like you, it's a good opportunity. But for the original San Bernardino people of the 50s and 60s, life is getting a little weird, isn't it? Anyways, what else did I want to say about that? Demographics. Imagine if you had a candidate who promised on the day one that we would be eliminating crime. How many people would vote for that candidate? We're talking 100% elimination of crime. That's what my candidacy will deliver as DA. My name is Tim Heidecker. I'm a businessman, a legal expert, an entrepreneur. I've got several years of experience in this area, and I'm a proven leader. I ran a small business here in the county in Victorville, the Victorville Film Archive Film Center.
You didn't run it.
Excuse me?
You didn't run it.
I did run it, actually. And actually, this is not a Q&A period of the show, sir. So if you wouldn't mind taking your hat off, that's strike two, and I won't be taking questions from you either. Apologize, he's the instigator. And how many people have had trouble with Victor Rossetti? I'm sorry, that should be Vincent Rossetti. Tony. But the question is, where is Rossetti? Where is he? Where? He's hiding in some rat hole. He does not want to come and face me in the arena. Okay? We have a rat problem. We got to set the rat trap, and I'm the exterminator. You know, so we're trying to get that going. We have a rat problem, and that'd be great if everybody was joining in on that. We have a rat problem. We have a rat problem.
We have a rat problem.
We have a rat problem, and it's Rossetti the rat. He's corrupt. And I actually have some experience, interestingly enough, of dealing with corruption. I wrote and produced and directed and starred in the Great Decker TV show, currently on hiatus. And had an interesting character that some of you guys probably remember.
Kington.
President Jason Davidson, one of the most corrupt politicians in history, if you could believe that. The production always said how well Decker actually dealt with the whole corruption concept. So I'm way ahead of that, and we're having a good time figuring out. So you put your hat back on. Can you take your hat off if you're going to be inside? Thank you. Medicaid fraud. We have that in the news lately. I don't know if you've seen this. Medicaid fraud. We have people taking advantage of the system. There's people out there who are basically vegetables, who are brain dead and can't feed themselves. And then you have people who are taking advantage of those people and taking a paycheck from that experience. And that's something I'm going to be fighting for. So watch. watch out for that.
You're the one that put them in that position
Excuse
in the
me?
first place by depriving oxygen with a scuba tank that didn't work.
Now, we're not getting into the details of that case. That's a very sensitive case. And anyways, we are going to open it up to the floor. If anybody has any questions, it is a town hall event.
I have a question. Why did you?
No, I'm sorry. We're not taking questions from you. If you're wearing a hat, you will not be allowed to ask a question.
Why did you
Ma'am,
say that
excuse, shut up. May I ask you a question? You may ask a question.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
So you mentioned.
What's your name, by the way? I didn't get...
My name is Indidi.
Indidi.
Yes.
Indidi, Indidi, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see
Indidi.
you too. Yes. So you mentioned how it's your pledge to erase crime in the community. How would you make sure that defendants still get a fair trial while accomplishing your goal of eliminating crime in our communities?
Terrific question. Thank you for asking that question. It's really nice to get that kind of brain here, that kind of thinking, which you excel in, frankly. You know, a little personal, but I was wrongly accused of a crime myself. So that's one of the reasons I'm running, actually, Indidi. Indidi is why I'm running. Yes, Indidi, that is why I'm running. Represented myself in court, and successfully, I might add, where I was convicted. I was not convicted. I was accused of something, but I did. Excuse me.
Of mass murder, killing 19 people.
But it doesn't matter what I was accused of. What matters is the truth. The truth is the court of San Bernardino found me not guilty, despite the worst, best efforts of Rossetti and his squad of rats and pigs. So my point is, to get to your question, I will be fighting for the innocent. Now, if you commit a crime on my watch, you're going to jail forever, right? No more 3 strikes, you're out, you're done. That's the community we want to create. But if you're innocent, let's let you be innocent. Let's not put the courts, let's not put you under the heel of corrupt justice. Anybody else?
Why did you say that?
I didn't call on
I
you.
just want to know why you said that you were a small business owner and ran the VFA when you didn't run the VFA. You burned the VFA.
I did not burn
down.
this. See, that's false accusations. This is what got me into
Twice.
trouble in the first place.
2 times you burned
No,
down the film
that's not
archive.
true. That's off limits as the subject goes
Well,
today.
if you're running
So-
for a district attorney job, people should know that you're an arsonist.
I'm not how dare you calling me an
You
arsonist?
never
That's
ran the
illegal
film
what you're
archive.
doing.
You had ownership in the film theater, the Victorville Film Center, but that's different than the archive.
That's
that
not.
I ran
that's,
the archive.
That is irrelevant
I ran
to the
both of
situation.
them.
That is. Excuse
I
me.
ran both the film
If we-
center and the film archive, but you burned down the film archive. You didn't run that. So don't tell these people you have a small business in Victorville because you never did.
That business wouldn't exist without
You
me.
can't even
actually.
name 3 movies that came out in the 1980s.
I'm not running for mayor of Movie Town. I'm running for district attorney. You're delusional. This guy, by the way, is like obsessed with collecting old videotapes. Nobody even watches videotapes anymore. Everyone's on a DVD.
A lot of people have both.
But you have a DVD player or what is it? The VHS player. DVD. What do you got? DVD? You guys a couple?
You didn't run a film
DVD.
archive is my point, because you don't know anything about movies, so you couldn't have run a film
What
archive.
do you care? Why are you here? You're here to ruin me.
No, I was here because I needed to give
Shame on
something
you.
to one of
This
your
guy's a
cameramen.
pig.
Shame on you for burning my
He's
movie
driven in here from
collection at 2
Hollywood.
different times.
He's driven in here from Hollywood
did
to
you.
disrupt the process.
You don't live here.
Huh? I do live here. I live right here in this building. I'm a
said you
resident
rent a
of the.
hotel room for a
I'm a
night.
resident of the. This is a work home environment, and I have my mail coming. How do I have my fucking mail coming here? How do I have my fucking mail coming here
You could get a PO.
if it's not where I live?
Rossetti owns a
Stay
house.
out of this process. That's my message. So I'm sorry. I apologize for the use of the F word. And yes, thank you. I asked him to go. He didn't listen. Fuck.
Tim,
I'm sorry. I'm looking at you the whole fucking way. Why don't you ask him to get security? Get somebody to get fucking security.
calm
Fuck
down.
this.